Good morning, good day, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marco, your racecaster for today, and welcome to the stream. It is race number 4 in Mania League. For today, we are at Circuit of Spa-Francorchamps, one of the oldest circuits in the world, originally 14 kilometers long, but shortened to 7.0 kilometers in length. 20 turns, and also one of the world-known set of corners on this circuit being Radillan and Rouge, and also Blanchimont. I mean, it is Spa after all. We all know it. It is the, well, I guess top 3 circuits. Well, personally for me not, but for some people it is definitely number 1. That for sure. Now, with that said, yeah, it is race number 4 in the league. Last week I think it was the fun night. That was, I think, 2 hours of Nürburgring, 24 hours layout, but that was not broadcasted. But to keep it in short, it is that Kermetzi, yes, he has gotten a 3 race penalty. So yeah, not what you want to hear, especially on Nürburgring, isn't it? So yeah, there's that, I guess. Let's go over our drivers and competitors, of course, for today. And at the moment we are watching Chris, and Chris is racing for Rennsport Racing Team in McLaren 720S in number 70 Inception Racing livery or team, whatever you want to call it, but it is a team, yeah, that for sure, I guess, or also livery. And yeah, we've seen him, not our first time seeing Chris in GT3, that's for sure. I think we've seen him in the Goiânia race, I believe, where, yeah, we interviewed him, so that's that. Now next, it is Shadow Eritz, and here's a change for sure, believe it or not. Yep, that is Shadow Eritz is racing for Motorsport for You GP junior team in Audi R8 number 24 Awaken livery. There he is, and yeah, there's been a change. Shadow has been racing in Ligier LMP2, but now in GT3. That another, just even more people racing in GT3s. That's how it is, I guess. Next off, we've got Wes, and yeah, there is Wes just fighting that AMG. Wes racing for Motorsport for You team in BMW M4 GT3, and it is the Paul Miller Racing number 1 livery. Yeah, there it is. Really nice looking car, that's for sure. Next of our drivers, it is Björnti. Yep, there he is. And Björnti is also racing for Motorsport for You team in, of course, LMP2 Oreca 07 in AO Racing number 99 Spike the Dragon livery. Oof, a little bit late on the brakes there, a little bit weird line through the bus stop chicane, but continuing. And last for today, it is TGS. And yeah, we haven't seen TGS heavy. Yeah, he has gotten the 3 race penalty from, was it from last season? I don't really remember, I can't lie. But yeah, there is TGS. Oh, and there's also a spin. Just nice timing, I guess. And back to the pits he goes. TGS is racing for Motorsport for You junior team in Porsche 992 GT3R. AO Racing number 77 Rexy. We have started getting the first qualifying times, and yeah, we've got that set up, and yeah, so far Chris is first, but in the GT3 class, of course, starting a time of 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Next is a little bit behind TGS, who is dropping. Oh, and look at this, some traffic through Lecombe, and yeah, TGS dropping even more. Actually, he doesn't have time as of yet, so never mind. And there is no one else now. As you can see here, yeah, there seems to be some ghosting of some kind. I'm not sure why, but I hope that's not enabled. And I think Björn is gonna set his first time, will he? And yes, he will. And of course it is gonna be pole position. The number one on the leaderboard so far, with 2 minutes and 8 seconds for his lap time. And yeah, I'm guessing some of you probably when I said last driver for today, and there's a yellow flag ahead. Don't know what's going on there, but some of you probably thought it is going to be Splinter, but unfortunately Splinter is not here today. But I don't think Splinter has anything to worry about, since... Oh, and there's a spin. Oh wow, that was unfortunate there. I think that was through Lecombe, wasn't it? Oh, and there's a change in some position, that's for sure. Chris is still first position in GT3 class, but take a listen to this now. Wes second place with time of 2 minutes 20 seconds, 0.4, where Chris is 0.2, and then behind in third place it is Shadow Eritz with 2 minutes and 21 seconds. TGS still does not have any time, but I'm sure it will come soon. As I was saying, I don't think Splinter has anything to worry about, since he has done, what, 3 races without... Oh, and look at this, just fighting there through corners. That was also at Lecombe and Brexels also, yeah. Yeah, I don't... Well, Bjornty, I know that he's been here for the first 2 races, that's for sure, but both of them were DNF, and third place he was not... third race he was not there, so... Yeah, not the greatest start of the season. But I don't think he has something to... I don't think he has some competition in this race, so... Yeah, I think I can guess what is going to happen, but... we will see. But this first, second and third place in GT3 is really something. I haven't really seen that, and look at this, round the outside in the Blanchemont. Oof, just... really risky maneuvers. Look at this moves, dive bombing in the bus stop chicane. What an amazing move. 4 minutes and 40 seconds remain, and it is just, yeah, TGS still no time. He's in last in GT3, so P19. But will we see improvements now? What is it going to be? Nothing as of yet. Oh, the gap is even closer. Yeah, Chris still in first place with a time of 2 minutes and 19 seconds, 0.320. And Wes, 2 minutes 19.342. Those are some really amazing gaps. Yeah, Shadow is slower around, what, 3 seconds? Just less than 3 seconds, so yeah, he's got something to improve on, but Wes really has a good chance to get the pole position, hopefully. And there they both are. Look at this. Who is going to be later on the braking? Who is going to get more time? And Chris goes into pit lane. And will Wes improve? Oh, and he does. He indeed does improve, and that is pole position for Wes. Really amazing. Here's TGS, and will we see finally first qualifying time? What will it be? Oh, look at this! Oh my god, almost spun out. That's gonna cost him a little bit of time. And he did set his first time, but it's not even enough to improve. He's still last, so yeah. Anyways, he has time for one final lap, as 1 minute and 30 seconds remain for qualifying time. Wes is once again back on the track, Chris also, and Shadow still looking to improve, but not happening today. Oh, look at that. And that is at Puon, so oof. It might be an invalidated lap, but look at this, just behind TGS. It is Wes and Chris battling it out, and Wes goes into gravel. So I think that's also invalidated lap. And look at that, Aston Martin also in the gravel. Chris overtakes Wes, so will he slow him down or not? And will TGS finally get a solid time? Let's take a look. As he doesn't go wide into Blanchemont, he needs to nail breaking into the bus stop chicane. Oh, and he really close. What will it be? Will there be improvement or none? And there's no improvement. So yeah. Unfortunate for TGS, but TGS will be starting last. A few more people need to cross the start-finish line, which should happen really shortly. There is one. Few more people here. But yeah, this race should be really interesting. Well, first of all, well, it is Spa, so yeah, always. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Oh, right. But yeah, Spa, it is the. I mean, I already said it is a really good circuit for overtaking and side-to-side battles. I mean, yeah, certainly where you don't want to battle is Radion, right? But pretty much everywhere else, yeah, especially Lecombe, it is definitely the best one. And yeah, Fagnus corner is also really good, so yeah. And here we are, and now we have a tiny break of 2 minutes and we will be back with the race. Just gotta wait for less than 2 minutes now, and yeah, let me quickly go once again over the positions. Björnti starting in first overall. Then in the GT3s it is Wes in the BMW. Then following that, Chris in McLaren, Shadow third in Audi R8. And all the way back it is TGS in Porsche. So certainly something. Yeah, I already mentioned that the track is good to has really nice overtaking opportunities. And yeah, it is a long circuit, that don't get me wrong. So for 50 minutes, well, I know that LMP2s have to pit anyway, that's for sure, for fuel. GT3s, I'm not sure. In any case, there is a mandatory pit stop to change the tires, so that's, you know, anyway, needs to be done. But for fuel, I'm not too sure. We will see for sure. We will definitely see what happens. The formation lap will start in around 3 seconds, so here we go. And here we go with the formation lap. Beauty in the first place, and I'm hoping, well, it really depends on him whether he will fuel save or not in this formation lap, which hopefully he will. I'm just hoping that he doesn't spin out with this left and right movements. Track temperature is 34 degrees Celsius and overall temperature is 31, so quite a hot circuit. That's, I guess, terrain maybe. And now we are approaching the last set of corners. The formation lap is going to start shortly. And I'm just now thinking that with the number of LMP2s, GT3s might start at the chicane, yeah. But yeah, we will see really shortly. And yeah, here we go, the formation lap is underway. Beauty dropping a position or two. Oh jeez. And yeah, just waiting for green light as they come out of the chicane, out of the bus stop chicane, and it is green lights. And who will have a better start into the last source? Beauty around the outside, almost 3 wide. Oh, and there's some damage contact there. His car bouncing. Oh, what is happening there? Dropping into 3rd position, approaching Radion. Oh, it's going to be side by side. Look at this. Oh, literally side by side. He doesn't lose. Oh, and he gets pushed out. Oh, there's some damage. Oh yeah, there's definitely damage. Oh, not what you're looking for. And look at this. Oh no, this is not what we needed. There's oh, look at, oh my god. Oh no. Oh. And that's a safety car. Oh. Ooh, and there's TGS to... Oh. Shadow has survived, and Chris... Oh, yeah, there's Wes, there's... TGS is somewhat alive. Look at this, wow. Beauty retired for another race. Wes doesn't have a tire. That's a Sorry, I'm trying to not laugh, ladies and gentlemen, but... Oh, what happened there? That is just... something. And... let's see if I have gotten a clip or a replay of that. I might have been a tiny bit late, but I think I am. So unfortunately no replay of that, but you have seen as coming out of the Rouge, Bjornty gets spun out from a car behind him, and yeah, we all know the pretty much the I don't know how to explain it. Hold up, give me a second. Yeah, we all know the exit out of that corner. I mean, yeah, there's barriers and runoff area. Yeah, that's the words I wanted to say. But it is just not, well, what, it was not enough, I guess. But it was close, and yeah, then the GT3s came and yeah, you've seen the rest. Wes head-on collision with Bjornty, and then other GT3s just collide into each other. As we can see, there's, look at this, the pits are really just full. Look at that Corvette that is turning into, wow, just so damaged bodywork. Look at the pits, it is so crowded. And yeah, those are all the guys that very much were at behind and just head-on collision into each other. And then at the end, yeah, TGS, who has also retired, I don't know why though, has, he was driving fine, I think. Yeah, his car is was definitely damaged, but otherwise he seemed, you know, the car was driving. So I guess maybe too much repair time. So yeah, that it could be that. Here's the safety car in another race, and we've seen it. Was it 3 or 2 races? I don't remember. Well, I know certainly on Long Beach, and that's on Long Beach it was what, 3 to 4 safety cars. Here is another. On Barcelona there wasn't any, I'm pretty sure, and I'm not sure on Goiânia. I think there might have been, but I really can't confirm. And the safety car at the moment is at Campus Corner. So they are approaching the end of the lap, and I think the racing will continue this lap. We will see shortly as if it will continue this lap. The lights at the safety car will go off. Nothing so far. There's a still chance that it might happen now. Lights are still on. Yep, there goes the safety car into the pits. And now for the restart. And here it is, green lights. Don't spin out in the last corner. Shadow goes a tiny bit wide, but we see some fights between first and second place in the GT3. Chris is a little bit ahead, so he has nothing to worry about in La Source. But if Shadow has a better exit out of there, he might be able to catch him in these next two corners. It really depends who has a good entry into here. And look at this, wow, just a nice shot of the cars. He's around 1 second behind Chris. And one thing I really don't know why Shadow chose Audi. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, oh, but there he goes wide, and yeah, we've seen him. Was it in qualifying? Yeah, there at Brexel's corner, he's not the best there. But what unexpected occasions, should I say? I mean, oh, and look at this, those Porsches. What was that? Oh, there goes Shadows once again. Coming out of Fagnus corner, I think it was. Or Campus, couldn't really see. But yeah, Chris is now pulling away. He has about 4 seconds of lead. So not much to worry about. If someone remembers at the start of the stream, was it, that I said that this should be, that, yeah, Splinter doesn't have anything to worry about. Well, he still doesn't have anything to worry about. So yeah, Splinter is in the clear. We've got one LMP2, and look at this, oh, a few more cars in the pits. Uh, 40 minutes remain on the clock. In terms of strategy, for LMP2s it is a little bit more, well, strategy involved, I guess, depending on who. As LMP2s have medium and hard tires and of course wets, where GT3s only have hard tires, but they still have to be changed at some point during the race. They are really, once again I have to say, the really interesting choice from Shadow. I mean, this is still a game, right? So yeah, not as much updates on cars as it really is. I mean, we haven't seen Audi's racing. Well, they're not being produced. Maybe we see a car in 2. Maybe there's more. I don't really follow GT World Challenge. But maybe, I don't really remember. There have been some Audis. I certainly know that in World Endurance Championship and yeah, IMSA there's none. But yeah, another thing, if you're talking about real life, is that the Lamborghini GT3, was it the Hurricane, if I remember, will, I think this is the last year, or yeah, either it is, this is the last year, or 2025 was the last year of production, I think it is. But yeah, the Lamborghini will get replaced by some model, which I really don't know the name. So if anything, they will have their name in whichever series they choose to. They choose to drive in or compete, yeah. Really just not much happening at the moment. Chris seems to be a little faster than Shadow, as he has managed a gap of, on leaderboards at the left it says around 4 seconds, but it is around 7 seconds. So it takes a little bit to update. Oh, but look at this. Yeah, Shadow has caught up, and I can't lie, I did not follow the race for a second. I took a glance at my phone just to check some things I was talking about. So I'm not too sure how he caught up to Chris. Yeah, to Chris. But the fight is going to happen. Oh, there's Chris going really late into the bus stop chicane. Not what he wanted, but the race goes on. Nothing to worry about. What an angle. Just amazing. And look at this fight now with the slipstream. Oh, look at this. Really side to side. It's gonna be in Lecombe. Chris has the inside line. Oh, but Shadow goes for it. A little bit over the curbs into runoff area. There, Chris once again taking his lead as it was, but Shadow is not. Oh, there he does go for that, but Chris somehow survives that. Wow, that could have ended also really badly. Oh, wow. Yeah, Chris just got really lucky. That's for sure. And oh, Shadow once again just going wide into Puon, trying to lower the gap between him and Chris. And here's the replay of what happened. Just take a look now as they approach Brexel's corner. Wow, just oof. Not the best thing to be proud of. But luckily both cars survived. One thing which for me I think, well, it looks like kinda, is that Chris is on purpose slowing down to have a fight with Shadow, which, well, in racing is not smart, is it? And I think, well, not to be rude, but that Shadow has shown that that is not the smartest idea with that dive bomb. So I don't know if Chris will continue with doing that, as he doesn't give way for Shadow there. A little bit on LMP2s, and look at this, a three-way battle into La Source. Oh, side to side. Oh, cars jumping, okay. And that's gonna be really side to side. Take a look at this now. What's going to happen? Oh, look at that. Wow, and here all cars survive, so no contact as in start of the race. And look at this, almost 3 wide into Camel Straight. That's some clean racing right there. Chris has a 5-second advantage over Shadow, but there we can see there is Shadow behind, just slowly catching up to Shadow into bus stop chicane they go, and wow, look at Shadow just over the curbs trying to lower the gap. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a fight again. The sun is slowly starting to set in, so yeah, it is going to be going to get into the night, which will be really nice to see. But it is also really dark on Spa-Francorchamps. There's not that much lightning. Wait, lightning or lighting? No. I'm not sure. But it is not the brightest, that's for sure. Look at this really nice line there from both cars. If Shadow has a good exit out of Radion, he might just be able to catch Chris using a slipstream. He's definitely trying to do that. But does he have enough time? Look at this, he's slowly gaining on him. Really fast driving from both cars. One thing I am saying is that, yeah, oh yeah, LMP2s are pitting, that's for sure, and it is... How much into the race? It's been 15 minutes, apparently. Yeah, it's... No, wait, no, sorry. It is 50 minutes race, yeah. So yeah, 25 minutes into the race, LMP2's pit with 11 laps completed. But I don't know why so early. Shadow there a little bit over the grass, but nothing to worry about. Oh, well, this is interesting. Shadow goes in the pits. What is that going to be? Yeah, half race already completed. It is completed. 24 minutes and 3 seconds remain. And Shadow might be going for... Oh no, never mind, ladies and gentlemen. Hold up, I just remembered. It is ×2 fuel and tire consumption, so that's why LMP2 speeded early. Well, early doesn't really... It isn't really early. So that's definitely... And yeah, Shadow might just be going for... what's the word? Hold up. Undercut, yep. Here he is. But he isn't that much behind. Well, yeah, he is around half a lap, but it's not that bad to some point. But will that mean now that the Chris is going to go this lap in the pits, or he's gonna go for maybe fuel saving or not? Let's get onboard lap with Chris. Oh, just quite slow braking in La Source with the beautiful sounding McLaren 720S. And that was the onboard lap with Chris in McLaren. Really nice sounding car. And there's Shadow, but yeah, that's gonna be LMP2's approaching him and the blue flag, so yeah, he will have to. Oh, look at the LMP2's in the gravel. Wow. Oh, wow. Right, I'm not sure what is going on, but the LMP2s are here, that's for sure. Oh, and there's contact from behind. Maybe a tiny bit. But he better let them through. Look, they're just braking and moving. That's not the smartest. Chris just does not have anyone, well, close behind or in front of him. So he's good to go, and he goes to the pits. I was about to comment on the pit strategy, but here it is. Yeah, there's the other GT3s. There's a cone flying, cool. Oh yeah, here come the GT3s, look at this now. At least two of them. Yeah, some are... Oh, what happened with that Aston Martin? Look at that! Wow! That's... Oof. That's not how you want to be driving that car, okay? Shadow is in... at Blanchemont. Will he be able to catch Chris? Chris is still in the pits. He gets released. There he is. It's going to be tight. Oh, there's Shadow. No, Chris has the advantage. Yeah, Shadow is still not at La Source. It is close, but this is not what he planned for. 15 minutes and 52 seconds remain, so not much more. And the undercut for Shadow did not really work, if that was an undercut. Not what he was planning, probably. So now he has to. The gap between him and Chris has definitely gone down. But he does need to somehow catch up. But I don't know if that is possible. There are still cars to pit. Which, yeah, we are going to see now, at least some of them. Some are still going. Oh no, wait. Those were the cars that were involved in that crash. Yes, I think it is that. But I'm thinking... There's no way. The crash happened at pretty much start of the race. And let's say until they got to the pits or something like that. Okay, yeah, it was, let's say, 5 minutes that have passed. While repairs and everything else, that could take maybe 2 minutes with repairs, but still I don't think it is that much. So okay, if we say 5 plus 2, that's around 7. Let's say 8 minutes, and that will be what, 43, no, 42 minutes that remain. Even if they chose to refill, to have the full tank, there's no way that you can survive 42 minutes with double fuel usage. We will see. They might actually pit a tiny bit later, but Oh, there's shadow a little bit wide there through Lecombe. And there's the LMP2. This one of them approaching, so Dark is also approaching, so yeah, lights need to be turned on, that for sure. But Chris and Shadow better hope that those cars will pit stop, and they actually do. Yep, that's what, 2 laps, maybe a tiny bit more, 3 laps later. As you can see on leaderboard there. And Chris, he is 19th, so yeah, you won't be able to see him on leaderboards for now. But as he approaches the start finish line, he definitely will look at the pits. Wow. One thing, oh, the broken down Aston Martin is still going. Wow. There's Chris, look at the LMP2s now. Oh, look at this. Side to side into first corner, La Source. Here are the LMP2s now. Will they have enough speed to overtake Chris into Radian and Rouge? But yeah, he got away with that. He still needs to hope that number 1 goes to the pits, but I'm not sure if that is going to happen. The gap between those two is... Oh, there is Chris there, a little bit wide in the gravel. There is Shadow, and Shadow didn't get lucky with being able to overtake those that were in the pits. Oh, and there goes the Aston in the pit, so Chris is going to take the pole position. That's nice thing. Less than 10 minutes remain, exactly 9 minutes and 32 seconds. Lots of time of talking. And definitely not much, that's for sure. I'm really excited for the IMSA Sebring 12 hours of... Oh my god, what am I saying? The IMSA 12 hours of Sebring, which is... Oh, hold up, what? Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, it is next weekend. I didn't read properly. So, yeah, that's going to be a really lovely race, and a race I'm looking forward to watch. I mean, every IMSA race is one I like to watch, that's for sure. Daytona, I mean, that was really something. Next up this month, Sebring. That in next month we've got Long Beach. That's gonna be also interesting. Next month we've also got the 4 hours of Barcelona in ELMS. That's also really cool race. Another thing is, yeah, I mean, I'm guessing whoever follows motorsports, they know about World Endurance Championship and the Qatar being postponed, if I said that correctly, at second to last race in November, I think it was, or October, whichever one of these two. And that's well, personally me, I not what I'm the most happy about, that's for sure. Last year I started watching WEC. I think it was from 6 hours of Imola, I think it was. Maybe not even then. Maybe what's the third race of the calendar? Is it Le Mans, I think? Yeah, should be. And I think I watched Le Mans. I did watch. Yes, I did watch Imola, 6 hours of Imola, but I did not watch the Qatar 18-12 kilometers, which I can't lie, it looks like a really cool race. I mean, Qatar circuit for sure. I've never driven that circuit, but just, you know, a 10-hour endurance race on Qatar seems really interesting. I mean, yeah, I said like, what, 30 seconds ago, I have never driven on Qatar circuit, or is it called Lusail? No, it's not called Lusail. I'm not too sure. But just the overall shape of the circuit, you know, it looks like a really good circuit for endurance, and especially 10-hour race. Less than 5 minutes remain, and look at Shadow there as he goes a little bit wide in Puon corner. Still trying to catch up with some other GT3s, but it just won't be possible. There's no way that it happens. There's no one in front of him, so he's clear a little bit, but and we might just see 2 more laps, but it might be 3. Now it depends on who has fuel and who hasn't, which I think everyone does, but I don't know about Shadow though. He pitted really early, and we will see. Oh, but look at that. LMP2s are again in the pits. Wow. And the others also. Wow. Wow. That's something. That's really something. Two minutes and 5 seconds remain, and Chris might be going for the last lap. This might just be the last lap. The leader of the race are definitely out of the pits, and yes, this should be the last lap. But it also might not be. Minute and a half remain, and the leader of the race is at approaching Fagnus corner, is it? No, that's not. No, that's Puon at the moment, but oof, it's going to be close. There are a few slow corners here like Fagnus and Campus, as the last minute is here. Yeah, there's no way it's gonna be another lap. I think, yeah, 53 seconds. Yeah, that's going to be another lap. There's Shadow, there's Chris, with some traffic. They're side to side with LMP2s into Fagnus corner, just trying to avoid them, and LMP2s trying to avoid Chris. There's the leader of the race, 22 seconds remain. That's going to be another lap. LMP2s don't have to worry about anything, but it is, well, most concerns for Shadow. As he actually might need to do one more lap too. Yeah, Shadow is just so much behind. The race time is officially over. Once again, we are waiting for the leader of the race to cross the start-finish line, and then whoever next comes to the line, they finish. Not regarding the position. Last set of corners, and here it is in number 74, orange and blue, Oreca 07 LMP2, winner of Motor Mania League race number 4 at Circuit of Spa-Francorchamps. And here is the leader of GT3 class, approaching Blanchemont and bus stop chicane in number 70, McLaren 720S in Inception Racing livery, winner of GT3 class in Motor Mania League race number 4. It is Chris racing for Rensport Racing Team, and that's, I think, first victory, maybe not, I'm not too sure, but it certainly is a victory. And here is Shadow in Audi R8 number 24 Awaken livery, battling it out with the Lamborghini, and that's for a position. No, it's not. It is for a position. Wow, just last corner overtake and takes the 12th position. Really nice. It is Shadow Edits. What a move in the last corner, the bus stop chicane. That's something. Wow. Here's the second to last car, and it is another McLaren finishing 15th, and it is green 007 Aston Martin GT3 as they cross the start finish line. And there it is. The race is over. What a race, that's for sure. The start just really unexpected, not something that we were looking for, especially Björnti and TGS who were, and also Bess. Yes, three DNFs in this race. Really something. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this race. My name is Marco, and see you all hopefully next race. Bye bye.